He does not force himself in. He just stands at the door and he knocks. And he says, let me in. And it's up to you. You can let him in. You don't have to let him in. You can keep doing like the Israelites did and took what was supposed to take 2 weeks. Took them 40 years because they had to take another lap around because they said, no, I got it. I'm good. Life's good. I'm happy. And then it's up and down and up and down because doing it our way, sometimes there's happiness and joy, and then there's that drop plunge, and then up and then down. You see, he wants to make the plane smooth for us. He wants to make it better for us. It's not perfect, but better. Because when you go through stuff and he's with you, you're never alone. You're surrounded by love. And that's why when people have complete devastation and they lose their loved ones and they lose their health or they lose their members, they can handle it because his love is enough. And anyway, we've been praying earnestly for all of you. And Chris, I think the enemy had a different outcome for you this week. But God sent his angels, and my guess is the day that you stand before God and your life is played before you, I think you'll see a different thing that took place in the spiritual, where angels interceded and did different things that had a different outcome. Because that shouldn't have been the outcome. That should have been a completely different outcome, but God. And isn't it kind of coincidental this week that you were making a stand in your truck? And then the enemy's like, oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. Because you know why, Chris? God has some amazing plans for your life. Plans that you couldn't even fathom for your life. And you might see it for this one, and you might see it for that one, but I'm saying it's for you. That's why there's such greatness on the Heimberger family. And that's why the enemy has done his best to try to destroy it on many levels. But God, see, he knows that plan that he has for you personally, and he knows what that is. And all he needs you to do is agree with it. And you're making steps to agree with it. I'm watching you. And I see it. I know you want to be a good example to that grandbaby. And I know that you want your kids to have an amazing life. Your love is bigger than anyone can see. You have that tough, gruff exterior. You don't fool me. You're a lover, not a fighter. And you know what? With that, God wants you in the kingdom working for him. Because when you agree with that, there ain't nothing that ain't gonna happen. Do you know, you have more friends than most people could hope to have. You influence more people than most people do in a lifetime. People watch you. And when they see your life turning, it's like, hey bro, what are you doing? Are you part of this? And you said, yeah, I am. What you're really saying is, I'm a part of what God's a part of. Yeah, I am. It might look different than how it's looked in the past, and it may not be perfect, but I am different. I'm really proud of you. And God is too.
We all are.
Saved your life this week. And I think out of grace, he even saved the people's life that took off running. Because that shouldn't have been the outcome. If I were to have a guess, my guess is there were some angels on the scene of that. And that they kept some lives. Because you know what? That life that was running, God had a different plan for that life too. That life that was running probably had some obstacles in life that he shouldn't have had to face, but yet he was turning a different way. There's a reason why he ran, because he knew he'd be in trouble. But the fact is, God wants him too. There isn't a soul in this world that he doesn't want for him. He wants them all. And I just feel like right now, I don't know how it works out, but every Sunday morning I wake up starving. My stomach's growling. And every time as the plan gets going, I just keep hearing the message, don't eat. Don't eat till you've prayed for some people. And every time it growls, you tell me thank you that I'm doing something in somebody's life because somebody needs an answer from God. I've never been much one to fast because I didn't ever have good things that I'd get lightheaded, I'd get headaches, I'd feel like I was sick. But I was doing it for different reasons. I was doing it because someone told me I should do it and that it was a good idea. And I'm not saying that it's not. But I'm doing it now out of a heart of compassion, just like he had a heart of compassion and he healed them all. I'm doing it out of a heart of compassion because I don't want people coming the way they came and leaving the same way. I want them to have hope. I want them to have healing. I want them to soar in the things of God. So if there is anyone today that is needing anything from God, whether it's finances, whether it's hope, whether it's to feel the love of Christ, whether